Create, Build, and Manage Daily is brought to you by Centerpost Media. Let us help tell your story. Go to centerpostmedia.com for details.
Rita Greer brings over 25 years experience in executive management, research, acquisitions, and operations into her real estate business in Dallas. I'm so glad that Rita's joining us in studio tonight. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
No, we appreciate your time. Now, you are a born and raised Dallas girl. What do you like about Big D?
Oh my goodness, what is it that I don't like about Big D? My family is here, so that really keeps me here in Dallas. I love being here. Not crazy about the summer months, but I do like it.
You can tolerate the summer months.
I can tolerate it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people say they're born and raised in Dallas. I mean, you even went to college in Dallas.
Yes, I did. I went to Dallas Baptist University, graduated from there with a business degree. So
you're a patriot.
Yes, I am.
That's their mascot, in case anybody's wanting to know. Now, when I was looking at kind of doing research on you, and I want to kind of talk about, I mean, certainly the real estate business, but your passion to help others start a nonprofit. Where did that passion come from? What kind of led you into that field?
You know what? I started out volunteering for a organization that was helping men and women that were drug abusers. And they wanted to get their 501c3 and didn't know how to do that. Gotcha. So they asked me, hey, as a volunteer, would you go and do the research to find out how we can get this 501c3 so that we can go after grants and get donations in to help, you know, the recipients in the program. So I said, sure, I'll do that. So what I ended up doing was doing a lot of research on it, going out to the website, also calling the IRS and just having, thank God I ended up with a good agent that was willing to answer a lot of my questions. And from there, I've been doing it ever since.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. So where does your worlds intersect? You got the world of nonprofits, how you're helping them. You have real estate. Where does that intersect for you personally?
Well, you know what? A lot of times nonprofit organizations are looking for either a house to house people that they're assisting, or they're looking for property to actually run the operation. So being a realtor, I'm able to help them on both ends, to locate that property and also to advise them and consult them about running a nonprofit organization. So to me, it works hand in hand. I also let them know that a lot of people don't realize that as a nonprofit with your 501c3, that here in Texas, you can also be exempt from property taxes.
Wow.
So, you know.
I knew that about churches. I didn't realize that applied to all nonprofits.
Yes. If you have your 501c3, you can apply for that and get it.
You see, I think that's what makes your services unique. I mean, we've interviewed real estate agents and we've interviewed people that work in the nonprofits, but you have that background that combines both, and you bring them together in a unique way. So I want to talk about the current economy for just a moment. And I want to start with your real estate side. Okay. Because you're helping clients find houses all the time. What is your take on the current economy and how you feel like, is there benefits to buying a house right now that we may not hear about? Because all you hear about in the headlines is rising interest rates and negative. What's your take on it?
Well, you know what? I feel like it could be a lot better. But since it's not, the builders, new build builders are actually providing incentives for those to purchase a home. So really, it is a good time for you to buy a home because there's grant money that's out there. They're also providing incentive money, anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000 to help you with down payment and closing costs. Wow. And also to help buy down that interest rate. So actually, it is a good time.
If you know what you're doing.
And
that's what's key. I want to put your website up there. It is ritagreer.exprealty.com. And if you're listening to us tonight, let me give you that website again, ritagreer.exprealty.com. create.exprealty.com. We mentioned about the economy on the real estate side. What about your nonprofit clients? What advice or what do you see if you're in the nonprofit world? Is this a hard time for nonprofits with the economy and inflation and everything that's going on right now?
What I would say about the nonprofit industry, yes, it's very competitive at this moment. But there are some grant funds out there that they can apply for to help them bypass this era, I would say.
Sure.
But you need to know exactly what you're doing. And just because you want a grant doesn't necessarily mean that you qualify for the grant. You have to be in the right position. And what I mean by that is that you have to have all your ducks in a row to make sure that you actually qualify for that grant. There's donors that are willing to give right now because of the economy. So also, I think it's a good time for those interested in starting a nonprofit to get into that if they have I consider a servant's heart.
Right.
You want to give, you want to help.
It has to be the right reason.
That's the right reason.
Yeah, I love that. So what are you most excited about for yourself as you look at 2023?
Oh, you know what? I'm excited about the future, what it's going to bring, how I'm going to be able to help others. I mean, because me, myself, I do have a servant's heart. I love helping people. And that's what I'm here for, to educate them, to help them as much as I possibly can. So, yeah.
I love that. So, we have a lot of nonprofits that watch the show. We have that have been on the show. They watch the show, business leaders, people that are just getting started. You have all this experience in a variety of different industries. What advice would you offer a viewer tonight who's brand new to business? They're just getting started. They don't know what you know. Or maybe another way to put it, what are things that you've learned that you would tell yourself, your younger self, when you just got started? What advice would you offer tonight?
I would say get a good mentor. Partner up with someone that already has that experience, someone that's willing to help you along the way. I think that's the best thing to do at this point. Also, do some research on your own. There's so much information out there that's on the websites. With the IRS, if you're interested in starting a nonprofit, like I said, if you don't know where to go or where to look for that information, you can always contact me.
There you go. Did you have a mentor when you got started?
I did, and I loved every moment of it and still do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And now you're on the other side of it. Isn't it funny how
Yes.
quickly time happens?
Yeah.
You go from the being mentored to the person who's doing the mentoring. Time goes by fast. If you want to reach out to Rita, her website again is ritagreer.exprealty.com. Again, ritagreer.exprealty.com. Stick around. This is Create, Build, and Manage Daily.